I'm Sharon and welcome to KG.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make natto kimchi kimbap that's all plant-based. As you may already know, natto is fermented Japanese soybeans and it's similar to Korean fermented soybeans called changgukjang, and they're both fermented by good bacteria called Bacillus subtilis. And natto is specifically fermented by its variant called natto. And Korean changgukjang is fermented by the whole gang of Bacillus subtilis, and that may be why it's more stinky. Anyhow, I know that natto's smelly, sticky, stringy, slimy nature can be a huge turnoff for some people, and I do admit that it's an acquired taste, but if you like fermented kimchi, this is gonna be a great way to enjoy the healthy natto with healthy kimchi, so keep on watching and let's get started. Okay, simple ingredients today. I have 1 package of natto. You'll find them at your local Asian grocery stores in their frozen food section. Fermented kimchi without the juice, finely chopped green onions, cooked rice. I have 1 cup of sweet brown rice here. You could use short grain or medium grain rice or sushi rice. And I've already seasoned it with salt and sesame oil. You can check out my kimbap recipe video for the seasoning and more kimbap ideas. I also have Korean perilla leaves, genni. This can be replaced with lettuce or some more seaweed, or just skip it. And of course, the seaweed sheets. Okay, the rice has been seasoned already, so we'll start with kimchi. I have here the squeezed fermented kimchi. We are just going to chop it up using your kitchen scissors, like so. Then the natto. I recommend removing the film as soon as you remove it from the freezer, so you don't have to deal with this stringiness and stickiness. And for this one, I failed to check the ingredients list. This has been already defrosted. So I failed to check the ingredients list, and this package happened to include this sauce that includes fish extract. If this happens to you, don't worry. The natto itself is vegan. So if you know someone who is non-vegan, you can give it to them so they can add it in their cookings, like udon noodles or miso soup. I will give this one to my mom. Okay, Amma. And this is the mustard package. This is not the same kind as the yellow mustard. This is mustard. You don't have to add it, but I will. So just add it in. And it's the important part. You have to mix it, like swirl it 15 to 20 times to activate its tastiness. Guys, I didn't make this up. This is a thing apparently, all right? Since we basically only have 2 major ingredients, kimchi and natto as the fillings, we're going to make a smaller kimbap roll. You could also make inside out nude roll, but it actually tastes better when the seaweed is the first thing you taste in your mouth instead of the rice being the first for this particular roll. So we're going to cut about 1 inch off towards the end. You can use your kitchen scissors or your knife like so. And we're going to save it for a little bit later. And wet your hands before handling the rice. And I'm going to make 3 rice balls for open kimbap later, like so. And we're going to put the rest of the rice on the seaweed sheet and spread it out, leaving about an inch room towards the end. And place the perilla leaves. I'm using 4 halves because I just love it so much. Like so. Place the natto like so. It's very stringy. Don't panic, it's okay. And when you want to cut off the string, you just have to swirl it like so, and it will eventually be cut off. And we're going to put the kimchi in about 1-to-1 ratio. Like so. And I forgot about the sesame seeds. I don't know why I always forget about the sesame seeds. I like to sprinkle the sesame seeds directly on the ingredients so that you can actually taste the sesame seeds when you eat the roll. And sprinkle the green onions also. And we're going to roll it up. Okay, you could use your wooden rolling mat if you have one. I don't have one, and you don't need one for this. So just try to squeeze everything in the roll like so. Just roll it. Everything stayed in there. Okay, for the open roll, using the scrap piece of seaweed, cut off about 5-6 centimeters, and we're going to use this part with your hands. Get the rice ball that we made earlier and flatten the bottom like so, and we're just going to wrap it up with the seaweed, and we're going to create a pocket like so. And we're going to fill it in with the natto. Like so. And kimchi. Some green onions and sesame seeds. Okay, we're gonna cut this into 8 pieces. So wet your knife like so. Half slimy, stringy, that's okay. Half again. our natto kimchi kimbap is ready, and let's have a taste. I'll have the open roll first. 잘 먹겠습니다. And the regular roll. Guys, this is so delicious. Yes, you do get that slimy, mucousy attack from the natto. Yes, you do. But crunchy kimchi kicks in, and all the flavors are so well balanced, and you're just put in this wow moment. I hope you get to make this at home. I really do recommend making the roll this size with this very ratio. I think it has a perfect ratio of all the ingredients. And if you're going to make the open roll, just don't put too much rice. This can be a quick meal, snack, or appetizer. Just a great way to enjoy natto and kimchi together. A probiotics bomb. So this is natto kimchi kimbap. I hope you enjoyed my recipe today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!